Nice work with the train, Chang, but we got another problem. A bomb scare. I can't get into Tarvos until it's resolved.
Jensen! Oh good! I'm glad I caught you. Remember that bombing you were in?
Are you trying to be funny?
No. What am I saying? Of course you do. I am seriously out of shape. I just sprinted the whole way here and,
Chang, get to the point.
Right. You know the corrupted footage from the train station? The distorted images that pointed us in the direction of Ark?
What about it?
There's a woman who works at Ruzicka Station. Apparently, she's been trying to get in touch with Interpol. She says she has info on the security footage and wants to meet someone about it.
Seems like something we should have known about earlier. What's Miller saying about this?
Miller's not saying anything. Because I didn't talk to him about it. Yet.
We keeping things from the bosses now, Chang?
Only the ones who keep things from us. This woman, she sounded jumpy to me. If she knows who the bomber was... Jensen, something tells me you should try getting to her before anybody else does.
Where is she?
Waiting in the back alley on Stur Street. Her name is Pavla Kilmanovic.
All right, I'll see what she knows. Pavla Kilmanovic?
Sakra, you are augmented. I not think they sent... Yes, I am. You are with Interpol, yes?
At the moment. I'm told you have information on the train station attack.
Yes. No. Maybe. I work there, at Ruzicka Station in surveillance room. I was not there when bombs blow up. My shift did not started yet. But I am on my way, and when I hear explosions, I must go to see, to find out if my colleagues... There is so much devastation.
I know. I was there. Take your time.
It is horrible. Everything's so chaotic. When men from Tarvos arrive, it's hard for me to think straight.
Tarvos? The private security company?
He say he is part of investigation, and I believe him. I give him code to in telecom server room. I know maybe I should not, but he seems so like police, I think. He do something to corrupt the data.
What did he look like? Did you get a name?
No, he not give me one. And to tell you truth, once I see uniform, I not look closer. He look like soldier to me. British soldier.
You're saying that because he had an accent?
Yes. How you know that?
I've been a cop a long time. How long after the explosions did this Tarvos soldier show up?
I not remember. Before police. I tell you everything I know. You must go now.
Hey, it's okay. We're just having a friendly conversation here. You're spooked about something, I can tell. But I'm not the police. Anything you say to me won't be used against you.
I thought...
It's okay. Go on.
I thought he just making a copy. For records. But then we see real police coming and he grabbed me. Give me credit chip. It is enough to help many victims of bombings. Many of my colleagues. But when I try to give it to them, they say no. And tell me to call Interpol.
So that's why you didn't speak up sooner. Because he bribed you.
You will arrest me now?
I told you I'm not the police. And I'm hoping you'll remember something more if I let you go.
There is no more. But I promise, I call Interpol again if I think of something. Thank you.
Chang, I spoke to Pavlik Ilmanovic. Looks like someone from Tarvos got access to Ruzika's and Telecam servers before the police.
Tarvos? What? You think they corrupted it? Why? Why would they do that, Jensen? I mean, I can't just call up Mr. Tarvos and ask, you know?
Leave the asking to me. They have a regional office in Prague, right?
Yeah, at Terminal Station. You need to take the metro to get there.
I'll let you know what I find out.
Oh, wait, Jensen. Terminal Station is on lockdown. Reports for why haven't come in yet, but let me work my magic. There. Just gave you access to a train. You should be able to get there with no problem now.
Hey, how did you get through the lockdown? No trains are supposed to stop here.
I'm with Interpol. I need to speak with someone in the Tarvos offices.
Well, I'm sorry, but there's a bomb scare going on outside. My lieutenant gave me strict orders not to let anyone through. You'll have to turn around or wait it out. Either way, I have a post to maintain.
Nice work with the train, Chang. We got another problem. The lockdown here is due to a bomb scare. I can't get into Tarvos until it's resolved.
There is another way. I've been to that office before. They're in the middle of building an access area connected to the station. But if you use it...
I'll be breaking into the offices of a security company. Think they'll thank me for identifying flaws in their defenses?
Yeah, probably not. Especially if they're trying to cover up any involvement with ARC.
I'll reconnect when I've reached their command center. Jensen out.
Authorized personnel only, sir.
Služební hlášení. Metro bylo z bezpečnostních důvodů uzavřeno. Postupujte prosím podle evakuačních pokynů staniční obsluhy či důstojníků Tarvosu. Za komplikace se hluboce omlouváme.
Service advisory. A security lockdown. Evacuation instructions given by the station attendants or Tarvos officers. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience.
Might have seen something. Stand by.
Služební hlášení. Metro bylo z bezpečnostních důvodů uzavřeno. Postupujte prosím podle evakuačních pokynů staniční obsluhy či důstojníků Tarvosu. Za komplikace
Service advisory. A security lockdown is in effect. Please follow the evacuation instructions given by the station attendants or Tarvos officers. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience.
služební hlášení. Metro bylo z bezpečnostních důvodů uzavřeno. Postupujte prosím podle evakuačních pokynů staniční obsluhy či důstojníků Tarvosu. Za komplikace se hluboce omlouváme.
Service advisory. A security lockdown is in effect. Please follow the evacuation instructions by the station attendants or Tarvos officers. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience.
Služební hlášení. Metro bylo z bezpečnostních důvodů uzavřeno. Postupujte prosím podle evakuačních pokynů staniční obsluhy či důstojníků Tarvosu. Za komplikace se hluboce omlouváme.
Service advisory. A security lockdown is in effect. Please follow the evacuation instructions given by the station attendants or Tarvos officers. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience.
Well done in there.
The turret in the maintenance corridor is operational.
These sodding Renners are taking forever. And this lockdown is just another excuse, isn't it?
That's what you're complaining about. What about being ordered to guard the lift without the man upstairs authorizing key cards for us to use the lift? Is this a sign of things to expect from the LT?
The lift was put in primarily for execs, and last I checked, you ain't one. Besides, the LT's not so bad. I'd much rather a decision maker having my back in the thick of it than some soft upper management wanker.
Well, I'm going to make sure I have the respect of my men.
A security lockdown is in effect.
That's
Please follow the
you
evacuation
and then
instructions given by the station
Yeah,
attendants or
you'll see.
All right then,
We
we'll keep
sincerely apologize.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Služební hlášení. Služební hlášení. Metro bylo z bezpečnostních důvodů uzavřeno. Postupujte prosím podle evakuačních pokynů staniční obsluhy či důstojníků kampusu. Za komplikace světlu.
Minor audio.
General message. We have been advised by Starbucks services that water pressure and power may be interrupted. Our backup water tanks are generated to keep our offices up and running for a minimum of 24 hours.
Possible code 0.
Wide, clear on point. Nothing. Confirmed.
We need a timeout.
No sign of
Separation.
Confirmed. Nothing.
Clear on wide. Confirmed.
Confirmed. Nothing on wide.
No sign on wide.
General
Confirmed.
message. Due
Confirmed
to
on
the
wide.
security lockdown, all non-essential conferences have been deferred.
Worldwide destruction, thanks to Saru. I warned you that the lack of supervision over the drug pushers would lead to mass hysteria and murder. Then, when the two of us collided
Move to patrol.
2 years ago, look what we ended up with. Murder! Murder that we are
Move on limited patrol.
emotionally and practically today. Now the tech
Possible visual of a 0. Confirmed.
Confirmed on visual.
The global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. Events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yes, yeah. What could that be?
Steve's gonna hook me up with some of our attachés out in Seattle's fortress. Until then, I have to reiterate some things. Okay, followers, who else thinks there are far too many questions that Nathaniel Brown and his cronies inside of paradise in the Middle East? Like, how the hell are they supposed to get there? Can he guarantee the safe passage of a sufficient supply of neuropozyne?
So, how's the range of movement?
I love it, Tech. The motors feel much better than the last ones.
They should. The suit's balance was completely reconfigured, and they tweaked the hand controls. Have a go around, won't you? Let's test mobility next.
General message. Due to the security lockdown, all non-essential training sessions and equipment tests have been cancelled.
Hearing?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Will you relax? We were following orders. We didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but what if he did? You don't know what he did when he was in there.
We're soldiers. We don't need an explanation. If we get into trouble, we'll just orders came from up high, which they did.
I'm not sure we were just following orders for hold up in court.
Trust me.
detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
A live heavy equipment test is currently underway in the storage bay. Please remain clear of the area until further notice.
Access granted.
Subjugation is false then, Doctor?
Unequivocally false. The goal of the legislation is to ensure that they... Not unmentioned, but I have many friends who are. And most of them are afraid to walk outside of their homes right now because... if they do, the level of hatred and suspicion aimed at them, it's horrifying. They want to feel safe again.
General
The
message.
Human Restoration Act can give
Mr. Murray's concealed weapons class has changed location and time.
Well, there
It
you
will
have
be
it,
later.
folks.
During the week.
It
In room
sounds like
1290.
UN Resolution 3507 may be the solution the world is looking for. Thank you, Dr. Christensen, for your honest and insightful perspective. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Impartial reporting. And now for a close look at events and headlines around the world. Here are our top stories.
Access granted.
Investors around the world today rejoiced at a decision by the Czech Republic to approve expansion plans for the Palisade Bank Corporation. Located in Prague, the bank's iconic Blade facilities hold the largest and most secure data archiving vault.
If you have any questions or concerns, please contact Ms. Tinkova. Any questions or concerns, please contact Ms. Tinkova.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Chang, I'm at the command center.
Good timing. Miss Kilmanovic called again. Said the Tarvos officer had a high-tech device on him. The kind you'd need a request email and the lieutenant's blessing to use.
That means an order may have come from the top. I'll see what I can find out in the lieutenant's office.
His name's Whitaker, and if I'm right, his office will be up on the mezzanine.
To maintain. Go.
Did you see the LT before? He's trying to get into his old locker. Doesn't he know his locker is now in Section E?
Yeah, LT was acting strange. I think something's up.
He was fidgety and nervous, all right. Didn't give me that smile thing he does.
9 times out of 10.
Men, this is Lieutenant
Mechanical is on
Whittaker.
standby.
Be given a boot.
These are trying times.
Somebody they like.
In the streets outside, local police are investigating something that may turn out to be a terrorist bomb. I expect everyone at their best during this lockdown. This means total commitment to Tarvos. Your fellow officer.
Way of me is passed. And it's a pleasure to speak with you too. Reports are saying the Human Restoration Act is definitely
Confirmed. You are clear at the moment. Your man, 1637 wasn't worth it then, and it's not worth it now.
We used it over at the Blade last week, and it's flawless. It works, it works.
Why would we use something that's dependent on
are you some clotted cream on these skulls right now? Ah, fuck. What are we talking about? Oh, right. Now, I get this question. Are you I can have one, you see? Well, I want to put this one to bed. No, I'm not a member of the collective. And no, I don't know who this mysterious Janus person is, although...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Chang, Whitaker may be involved in this. He ordered equipment off the record that could have been used to corrupt the footage.
He did something unofficial at Tarvos? That's huge, Jensen.
The information I found is only circumstantial, but it's enough to confront him. I'll get back to you if I catch him in a talking mood.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
At pharmaceutical giant.
General message. Mr. Murray's concealed weapons class has changed location and time. It will now be later in the week, in room 1290.
Got this. Sean's hand. Sean.
Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible
Quality, Jim. That's quality. Hold waypoint. I did right. I know. Mechanical is on standby.
Reminder. Any employee who misplaces or loses their weapon will be tried.
Anomaly detected. Trace access granted.
Command is still on lockdown.
I remember too. Yes. Of course. I'm sorry, sis. I've done absolutely everything in my power to keep you.
Lieutenant Whitaker?
I have to go. Something's come up. Who are you? How did you get into my office?
I'm with Interpol. We have reason to believe someone from Tarvos Security Services tampered with evidence at Ruzicka Station shortly after the terrorist attack occurred. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Interpol? What the hell are you talking about? How dare you accuse Tarvos of collaborating with terrorists?
It's not an accusation, Whitaker, it's a fact. Someone from this office corrupted the station's telecam footage using a modified RDT device. And I'm pretty sure that someone was you.
What? That is preposterous. Where would you get an idea like that?
Your IT department sent an email. Alan, the LT, came to me today. Demanded I give him an RDT device reconfigured to spot corrupt digital data. Said he'd submit the paperwork later. Shall I continue, or would you like to explain now?
It's not what it looks like. I'm not a terrorist. I'm not an AUG sympathizer, and it wasn't a Tarvos mandate or anything like that. I had to protect my sister.
Your sister? Your sister was the bomber?
No, she would never. It was her husband. Ark got to him. Brainwashed him somehow. My brother-in-law was a proud man. He was a good mechanic. But after the incident, people didn't trust dogs around machinery.
He lost his job. He and your sister would have been forced to move to Gollum City then. You sure he was a member of ARC?
Isn't everyone in that place? And you have to be if you want to survive. When he lost his license to work, he became bitter and resentful. ARC must have preyed on that. It's what terrorists do.
It's what somebody did. I'm just not sure it was ARC. I need his name, Lieutenant.
He's dead. But my sister isn't. You ID the bomber, and the next thing that happens is the police start tearing through Gollum City looking for her. So no, I'm not telling you his name.
I get that you want to protect your sister, Lieutenant, and I even agree. Once the bomber's name gets out, she probably will be in danger. But I can help with that, if you give me the name.
I swear to you, she had nothing to do with the attack. And my brother-in-law... Ivan was just a pawn. He couldn't organize anything if he tried. Burke. His name was Ivan Burke.
Did your sister ever mention anyone else from ARC? Someone Ivan might have spent a lot of time with?
You mean the one who recruited him? No, not specifically, no. There were a couple of guys he'd sometimes drink with. T-Bone, Lou Bosch... I don't know. Oh, but there was this one guy. He came by their apartment about a week ago. He was a big Russian. He left a note and signed it Old Blue Eye. She said he seemed friendly enough, but was glad he didn't stay.
And your sister? If I'm gonna help her, I need her name too.
Melissa. If you're serious about helping her, there are only two ways you can. Get her out of there. Or keep Ivan's name out of it.
I understand. That was a neat trick, the way you corrupted the Intellicam data. Any chance it can be restored?
No. The remote data transfer device I use is very efficient. There's no way to recover the original data.
Has Tarvos tampered with footage like this in the past?
I'm in enough trouble as it is, Agent.
I'm not adding more by answering that.
I appreciate your coming clean, Lieutenant. Even so, I wouldn't leave town if I were you. You've made this investigation harder than it should have been.
I have no intention of leaving. Why? What are you going to do now?
I get that you acted to protect your sister, and that you're worried she'll be put at risk. I'll do my best to keep names out of my report for now, but I can't guarantee they won't be needed in the future.
I see. I appreciate you giving me and my sister a chance, Agent. I'll make sure an officer is waiting at the lift. It'll take you down to the metro level. Men, this is Lieutenant Whitaker. In the midst of our lockdown, an Interpol agent penetrated our defenses. We'll deal with the ramifications later. For now, show him to the lift so we can access the metro. Whitaker, out.
Before you go, allow me to offer you a token of my appreciation. Some whiskey, perhaps?
Thanks again for being understanding about this. You'll be given a clear route to the metro level.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Can you check that out?
I can't.
Melissa, I don't have time for this. The goddamn train station's on fire.
I know. Your brother-in-law's the one who did it.
What?
I told you Ark was trying to recruit him. When the police find out it was Ivan, they'll come for me.
I can fix this. We've covered up things caught in camera before.
What?
Yeah, but they haven't accessed the stations to telling them data yet. I have to go. I have to do this now. I'll call you, Mel. I promise.
Chang, make sure there's a metro train available for me at Terminal Station.
Did you find out who corrupted the footage?
I did better than that. I'll fill you in on the details back at HQ.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Hey, the lift to the metro level is just outside the command center. Head through the doors on the far side of the command center. The lift is to the right.
Negative on the box. It's real.
I don't have time to draw you a map.
But on new that will prevent deadly outbreaks from occurring at all. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Putney.
No, around. That's it. You got it.
General message. Due to the security lockdown, all non-essential conferences have been postponed.
There's a threat to our freedom.
All right, yours. Skip down.
Come on! This bloody thing on a pass.
No good boat.
Millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of the most dangerous.
Confirmed. Wide pattern noted. Confirm when you are set.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
General message. Access to Radio 3 and transported combat mode 2 is not possible during this lockdown.
Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Please, sir, do not touch that.
Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
You have the line. Report. Confirmed. Move in on 40.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
You are noted. Excellent. Noted.
If you'd mind not doing that, sir.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Please, sir, do not touch that.
Access granted.
Maintain. I want you to maintain.
General message. We have been advised by city services that water pressure supporting tanks are generated. Keep our offices up and running for a minute.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Confirmed. You are clear at the moment.
The Human Restoration Act is a step backwards. A devastating...
North Stairway Patrol requested.
Chang.
You got here quick. So let's have it, Jensen. Who's our bomber, and how the hell is Tarvos involved?
The footage was corrupted by a Tarvos officer to protect the identity of a family member.
Okay, so who was the bomber?
The bomber doesn't matter. Someone within ARC is acting against Rucker's ideals. They recruited a nobody with very few options in life to be nothing more than a pawn in all this.
Nice work, Jensen. You must have been quiet in there. Tarvos hasn't reported anything.
I like to get answers without creating new questions. Nice